What are you doing? What are you doing? Like a big skateboard. These girls are going through, they're looking for bad ones. Whenever they see a bad one, they'll throw in the center section of the table. It drops down to a conveyor that conveys out to the coil bin. What's good comes through. This is transitioning over to our electronic sizer here. These onions, as they are rotating through the camera box, they're getting about 25 to 28 pictures of every onion as it's going through. We're processing about 1,800 onions a minute right now. If you look over here, you can see how they're oriented and getting dropped off according to their size and weight. Once the ladies get done grading them, they're going to pass through here. As they rotate underneath this camera box, there's one camera that's looking at 2 lanes at a time. And as these onions are rotating through, it's taking about 25 to 28 pictures of every single onion. And we're processing about 1,800 onions a minute right now. After it passes the camera box, it goes to across a weigh bridge, so it knows what every onion weighs. And then according to where I want it dropped and what size parameters I'm looking for, it will drop into the proper orientation for the bin. So we have bin fillers down here I'd like to show you next. Okay, so once they pass over underneath the camera, it knows what diameter it is, and then it goes across a weigh bridge in this location. If we were packing boxes right now on the far end, we would be, at this point, it would decide if it needs to get a PLU sticker applied to it to go to the boxers. So it's smart enough by this point, it already knows where each onion is going. So as I'm going down through, I'm watching for these solenoids. Sometimes these solenoids get a little dusty, and they have to be cleaned so they are tipping onions properly. So I typically do this about every hour, just kind of coast down, watch them fire. As the onions get tipped off, make sure everything is good. There's nothing loose. So yeah, they're just gently tipping, everything looks good. Also come down and I check my size profile with my dial calipers about every hour as well, to make sure the machine's still in calibration. Everything looks good. Like a big skateboard. We can go surfing. On our roto fillers, there's a display up here for every lane. On this display, it's got all my size information. It's got my lot ID code, my pack date. And then we have a traceability card that goes on every bin right here. So this will tell me exactly what product it was. This has got a serialized barcode, so I can look back and tell exactly what time of the day it was printed. So all of our lot ID traceability stays intact. These machines here is what I was telling you about, that the onions are just dropping in here and almost getting placed down into the bin. So there's no drop at all. It's just like laying them down in there. So these things work really, really well. And then there's a little button up here, so when the pile gets established, and it hits this button right there, see it just kind of inches up a little at the time. So it's really neat. These machines work really well. So Omar's moving our bin out of the way. He's about to lower the head. So as he's going to push one button and it'll go all the way down to the bottom. So as that goes down, then it'll trigger, it'll start turning on. And now all the onions are placed all the way down in the bottom of the bin. So there's literally no drop. So Over here, we do something a little bit different. This 9, 10, and 11. These outlets, this is my versatile outlet. So right now I'm doing bins. Occasionally we will pack 40-pound cartons on it. It just depends on our needs. So these 3 outlets I use to go different ways for whatever I'm trying to achieve. So over on this side of the compact, these are carton fillers. If we were actually shipping 40-pound cartons right now, if I was actually trying to do that here on this line, these 4 would be index and boxes out. When these are running, we can do right about 16 pallets an hour with these machines running. Currently, the way I'm doing right now, I'm trying to size and grade all of my product, get it ready to go to my cold storage, and occasionally some of this will get pulled off for orders, as like we're packing on our smaller lines over here. So that's kind of what we're doing here on our compact line, at least today. Every day changes, all the needs change. Every day, every week, it's a different plan, changes by the hour. So that's what we're currently doing here at McLean Farm. Okay, so we're about to walk in our cooler. We'll check this out, and I'll kind of show you behind the scenes of kind of how I'm starting to get my rooms organized and loaded. So right now we're kind of using this as a staging area. So as I mentioned, I'm trying to finish up my cooler 1 wood bins, and then we're going to our next cooler, which will be these plastic ones. And they're trying to organize and stage these according to what my size profile is. So when I open the door to this cooler 1, based on my needs, I can have access to what different size profiles I'll need for various customers. So here we'll take a look inside cooler 1. It's right at 1,065 bins is what we'll actually have in this room. That'll pack out about 25,000 40-pound units, ballpark. So we'll finish that up here shortly. Over here we have cooler 2. In our cooler 2 right now, we're not loading it, as you can see, for bins. This is all packed product we're getting ready to go to retail with. Over here in this section is part of what we've been working on the last day or so. We're filling our orders out of this section. This is kind of a holding area, if you will. So after they're sized and graded and they come off my big line, they're set to the side, just awaiting for the right orders to come in. So whenever those orders come in, they're already prepared and ready to go. We just pull them and then we take them to the packing line. So that's the first walkthrough of our coolers. Shake back in about 2 weeks and all of this will be full. You will not be able to walk in here because bins will be everywhere. It'll be completely full. Okay, I'm standing here. This is our one of our packing lines. So after we leave our big line, we've already pre-graded and pre-sized. We bring them here to do a kind of a finish upgrade, if you will. So once the onions come out of the dumper here, they're flow across another sizing chain, just in case we need to do some kind of fine tuning on our sizing for different customer needs. They go over, they get a PLU sticker. They come through our grade table. These ladies are looking for bad onions. They'll throw the bad ones down their little chute. It conveys it out to a trash bin, and then we come down to we do one more check before it goes to our boxing machine. And then we're boxing 40-pound cartons right now. I believe these are going up to the Northeast, one of our customers up there. Yep, this is a small little setup, but it gets the job done. If you've made it this far, we appreciate you watching, and just thank you for your business, and thank you for your time. Now, here at McLean Farms, we'll catch you next time.